Being cleared off the pitch now as we move into the finals section of the tournament. The Hong Kong Football Club Standard Chartered Soccer Sevens 2025. And the two teams in front of us will be competing for the Women's Shield. And the team there in blue, our local side, TSL, formerly Chelsea Soccer School, who were victorious here last year. And they will be playing against Chonburi FC, visitors from Thailand. Thai ladies champions. So goalkeeper Prima Awaki. Will be Chonburi to get us started. 7 minutes each way. These two teams played in the round robin tournament with 6 sides. Chonburi finishing 4th, TSL finishing 3rd, resulting in contesting this 3rd and 4th place final. The winner of which gets the shield. And it's a throw for Zhang. TSL somewhat unlucky yesterday not to make the top 2. Last minute goal from Wrexham, turning what was a winning position into a draw, making all the difference. Smart out to Hing. Well, the play that TSL do goes through Hing. That's Zhang. So being forced back. That's Hing. Trying to get onto her left foot. The defender got in the way, and it will be a TSL throw. Back to Zhang. Chang Wing Lam. The player on the overlap. Zhang. Trying to take on 2 defenders. Beats the first one, not the second, but does win the throw. On to Karan. Gongmeng gives away the corner. Good possession from TSL. It's a good flick to the far post. Hing, cross-come shot from her. Just popped up to the far post, couldn't be kept in. Decent spell of possession for TSL. And a welcome back, Neil Jensen. Neil, been a brilliant weekend for the ladies' game.
Really has. It's you know, just shows how the game's developing. I think there's many more layers to be formed in terms of standard and, you know, amateur leagues, professional leagues, social leagues. You should really be able to play football, whatever your standard, whatever your ability is, whatever your age as well. So, you know, 6 teams in this tournament this weekend, but maybe, you know, goes up to 12, and let's see where it goes.
TSL clearing their lines, giving away a throw. Chonburi throw in. Chang Wong. Yusuan. It's Gongmen. Remember these players representing Thailand at youth level for the Chonburi FC side. Back with their goalkeeper. Certainly the goalkeepers in the women's game not as advanced as we've seen in many of the men's games this afternoon, and indeed over the weekend. TSL happy to go all the way back to their goalkeeper. He does have a foray forward. Chonburi. Pointing up the left-hand side. Ball given away though. TSL able to bring it forward. Good possession from them. Hing. And some space. Able to find Chan. He's got the return. A good overlap there. It's Ko. Come all the way back to Ma. Chang. TSL now you would think would be favourites after their performances over Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd be surprised that they're not actually in the final, to be honest. Very strong team.
When these teams met in the round robin competition, TSL comfortable 4-1 winners.
One Football Club captain select team sheet, please.
Throws in. That's a deep ball. It's a good bit of defending. Yasmin Sung not able to get the header on target. Now come Chonburi. One. Once more as we come into the last 30 seconds of the first half. No clear-cut chances for either team created in this first 7-minute period. Chonburi need to get a bit of a hurry up if they want to create the last chance of this half.
10 seconds.
That's better, a bit more positive. Down the right-hand side to Kanti. And that's a good interception. And the referee blows for half-time. And it is 0-0 between TSL and Chonburi in this Women's Plate final. So Women's Shield final, I should say. 7 more minutes to go to decide the winner. So Rafael Varane in attendance this weekend.
Lovely pink shirt on, nice Puma shirt. He's a Puma ambassador these days, Pete. He had his name on in English and Chinese, and he's a lovely guy actually. I've spent a bit of time with him. Very quiet. He still looks the part though. I mean, he's retired now, but wow.
Still in his early 30s though. I mean,
32, I think.
Yeah, it's early retirement.
Retire.
Injury.
Struggling with his knees, I think.
Yes. Well, the pressure exerted in the modern game on players' bodies is quite extensive. We are now seeing players retiring earlier. The money's more than it ever was, so financially people are becoming much more secure earlier in their careers. But having said that, the number of games that have been played, it's going to take its toll.
But of course, a serial winner, and I think motivation comes into it as well. He's won a World Cup, 4 Champions Leagues, 4 Club World Cups. He was runner-up in the last World Cup. What else is there? He even won trophies with Manchester United.
You can score a penalty at the Hong Kong Football Club.
He did.
Did you, Neil?
I smashed the crossbar and pulled my thigh, which does not bode well.
So the second half is underway.
Oh, good save.
And that's the first real chance.
Good save.
Excellent parry by the goalkeeper. And the follow-up just not past the post. And there was the follow-up header. from Lung. She scored 3 goals this tournament. So she's got an eye for the net. Cleared away from the near post. Wu finds Hing. Good defensive blocks going on there, and the goalkeeper tidies up at the back. Easy for Primo Awati in the end.
Here we go, look. It's on the left foot. Good block. Good deflection. Quite easy in the end, wasn't it?
Just took the power off the shot. The defender putting a leg in the way. Gong Meng. With urgency from her. On to Sakusan. TSL regained possession. And ball coming out from the back. Still TSL with it. Ball spread wide to Shang. She's got an overlap. Lucia Ko forced into the corner and gives away the throw-in. Pressure can be relieved now. TSL may want to keep them encamped in the corner. Referee not happy with the throw. And there will be a turnover. TSL with the ball. That's a good defensive positioning there, blocking the shot. Should have been comfortable with the keeper anyway. Defender helping out.
Got a shirt pull in there. Yellow card.
Across the weekend, that's I think what we've seen more yellow cards issued for than any other offence, Neil.
Yeah.
It's a feature of the additional space and the ability to.
There's another one.
A quick turnover.
There's another one. No attempt to play the ball. Just grab the shirt.
Singasani out to the wide left. Singasani back with the ball. Goes back to Senekla. And Senekla again. All the way back to her goalkeeper.
Got more possession in this second half, been more positive.
Certainly Chonburi not rolling over like they did yesterday, Friday evening I should say. The first encounter between these two sides. And gets TSL going once again. Hing. 3 minutes to go. Should this final finish all level, then we will go straight to sudden death penalties. Free kick, says the referee. Tripped over. Chang Wong just going in a little too hard. Two in the wall. Going for goal, just over the top. Not easy for there, Neil. That's quite a difficult position to score from.
A shot or a cross? Or as it turned out, probably neither. 2 minutes left. It's not been a classic, has it?
A little bit of time left to go. Chonburi on the attack. Ball shepherded out though. Wu comfortably seeing that out for a goal kick. Wu brings it forward.
It's a great ball.
Great ball over the top. First touch just shows too much to Chonburi. Get the ball back. Singh Hassani. Eventually back to the goalkeeper. One more game in the women's competition to play this weekend.
Oh, handball. Got away with it.
And that will be the final between Kitchi of Hong Kong and Wrexham AFC of Wales. That's a good turn inside, hits the left foot. And the keeper got her angles right. Comfortable save in the end.
Nice bit of play, wasn't it? Just turned inside. Watch this. And she's gone. There we go. On the left foot. And a good save. Good passage of play.
Well into the last minute. This could well be the last attack. It's played short. Defender's come across. Gives away the throw-in. Still a few seconds on the clock. That's Hing. She's got some space in front of her to shoot. Just gets underneath that. It's over the bar. And that is the end of the 7 minutes. Now just any time the referee wishes to add on.
Full time.
That's nothing. So the end of full time between TSL and Chonburi remains goalless, and so this will be decided by sudden death penalties, which will be taken in front of the sportsman's bar. Teams now just have a minute or two to organise themselves, decide the order of their penalty takers.
And here we go straight into the sudden death shootout, penalty shootout. TSL FC in the green, Chonburi in the yellow black.
Toss just being done by the referee. Looks like it's shoot first for the Thai team. Convention says, Neil, that the team taking the first penalty has a slight advantage.
Yeah, I think so. Puts the pressure on.
Certainly in a sudden death situation. Putting the pressure on the second penalty taker, as long as you dispatch yours first. Teams now getting themselves organised. TSL goalkeeper taking up her position. Yun Ki.
And first up from Thailand is Chonburi.
Is the number 7 for Chonburi, Sunida Singh Hassani.
Number 7, Singhasani.
Referee just making sure goalkeeper for TSL remains on her line. Rolled into the corner. Excellent penalty. Keeper went the wrong way.
Nice penalty though, eh? Bottom corner in off the post. Side of the net.
Doubtful the keeper would have got that had she gone the right way.
Very well placed. Here we can see it. Very deliberate. Lovely pen. Love that.
And it is Sang Lai Mei who will take the penalty for TSL. Must score.
Oh,
and she does.
Oh! Confidence. Absolutely.
Excellent penalty.
Great when they go in. Not great when you blaze it. Look at this. Yes. Keeper never moved.
That's a well-taken penalty. And next for Chonburi. Rolled into the same corner. That was Konson Sakasu. Very well taken penalty.
Number 10 for TSL.
And next up for TSL, Pinky Lung. And with sudden death, she must score. Well, that looked brilliant. A couple of inches away from looking terrible.
Again, a spectacular penalty. Wow, in off the bar. Keeper's never moved on either and thinking, what is going on here? They're just two worldies. Now, laws of averages, it's going in the bottom left.
And there it goes, just under the goalkeeper.
Bottom left.
Chonburi, 3-2.
So guessed the right way.
There we go.
That was Gongmen. She'll be happy to see that roll underneath the goalkeeper.
Now, a safe penalty or a absolute screamer? What do we reckon?
This is Wu Chui Yu. Into the corner.
Oh.
There is no doubt in the ability of these ladies to take penalties.
Right, Pete, I'm going to get my gloves on. I'm going in goals. I'm going at the bottom left.
Keeper's bottom left?
Well, keeper's bottom right.
Keeper's bottom right.
Players left, as we see it. Here we go.
It's chipped into the other corner. Lucy one.
Some lovely penalties, isn't there? That's why I'm not a goalkeeper, mate. But the pressure's been on every time, hasn't it? You know, Chonburi scored. You've got to put the penalty in to stay in the competition.
This is Lucia Ko. She buries hers. Here we go again.
It's a very, very high standard of penalties. It's fantastic.
I wonder if as a team they went down the entire team, gave themselves a number, knowing which one they would take. Sudden death could last 2 penalties.
Yep.
Or you could go through the whole team.
If you're number 10, you're thinking, ah, not me. And now you're thinking, might be me.
This is number 9, Chang Wong. And there's the save. There is the first penalty miss. But we still need TSL to take theirs.
Yeah, it's a very, very weak one, wasn't it? So
March
send the
action.
keeper the wrong way. Didn't happen.
March action. This to win the shield. And she does indeed put that away. So that is the shield one for TSL. Much tougher opposition Chonburi were today than they were on Friday. But over the weekend, I think TSL probably deserved that.
Agreed. It wasn't a great game, but it was a fantastic penalty shootout. 5-4 in sudden death. Very high standard. Congratulations to TSL.
TSL won that,